G'day, I'm Kevin Young, but I'm not happy. 2 years ago, we were having booming prices in Sydney and Melbourne, as we did back in 2001 to 2004. APRA came out with some stupidity. It didn't interfere with the market back then, when the property went higher than it's just been. Why did they come out now? Why did buyers want the limelight? Why has buyers killed employment in the construction industry? Employment that the Reserve Bank just the year before said was needed to replace the lost jobs in the mining industry. So builders answered the call, buyers came into the market, investors came in and bought off plan to seed these developments. Then buyers, the chairman buyers from APRA, comes in and decides to restrict the lending to these same people, to make them the villains. Normally, they're about 34% of the market. Somehow, he comes up with this idea, let's restrict them to 10%. Worse, he and then APRA say, also charge these people more than others, the home buyers. 2 years ago, when this nonsense was first brought out, I said it's going to cause a recession in Australia. It's going to cause a recession in the construction industry. There's going to be lots of jobs that are going to be stalled. Construction won't proceed. Jobs that should have been created won't be created. It's going to affect the economy. We have local, state and federal taxes needed from the construction industry, from councils charging development application and building application fees, to state governments charging stamp duty, to the taxes that go right through the system, including the federal government getting PAYG and company taxes from everyone involved in the construction industry. So thank you, APRA. You've killed construction. I think even the unit market is down 16%. Housing market's down 8.5%. Now, Keating took 6 months to wake up that his attack on negative gearing was costing the government income and reversed it. Buyers, chairman buyers, you've had 2 years and you seem to be unaware of the harm you're causing. Now, when you lectured to your staff when you first took over the job, you said it's your job to canvass all sections of the market and see that they're all operating efficiently when you make a policy change. You have not gone down to street level. You have not spoken to builders. You have not spoken to people who want funding. You've probably spoken to the banks who are tightening up and tightening up and tightening up. They've approved someone who's seeded a development. They've gone along to that same someone now and said, oh, we're not going to fund you now. And they're caught losing their deposits. The builders that they funded now aren't getting settlements. So you, Mr. Buyers, are causing recession. Who's running the country? Where is the comment from our politicians on this? And from now, we're going to go into 3 or 4 months recess with these politicians not working and not looking after the country. So who is driving the economy? Not Mr. Buyers. Who is going to help us avoid this recession? So I'm Kevin Young, I'm cranky, I need someone to get behind this and point out that Mr. Buyers was never elected. He's been a total bureaucrat all his life and he's ruining people's lives. It's serious.